is Dr. Myers, Dr. Derm. Thank you for coming, and we're going to take out a cyst. Let's do it. Okay, so you can kind of see we put a little bit of anesthetic in it, and you shouldn't feel this. I'm just going to kind of go slow. Perfect. So sometimes I just kind of move this opening open a little bit. And you can do that by extending that a little bit. Okay, sorry, let me know. Yeah, that came out with a vengeance.
Yes, it did.
The other one went pretty slow because I knew it was going to do that. Alright, so fortunately I'm starting to get some of the lining out, which is what I want. So we've got this here. You feeling anything just tugging?
Nope.
Awesome. That's the right answer. Okay, so we got kind of the cyst stuff out. It came out in a hurry. And now, so the goal for this to not come back is to get this. This is the cyst lining. This is kind of that. You can see it right there. So you just kind of have to get that separated. And that's why I use this instrument, which is kind of some blunt scissors. And just separate it from the other tissues in there. And at some point you're like, is that still cyst lining? And I think it is. And sometimes these are in pretty tight. So you can do blunt undermining, and sometimes to get that little connections, you know, you do a little snip here and there. So you know, we'll just sort of separate that fascia. So I know you have the one little girl. Do you have two little girls? Or?
Yeah, then my youngest turns 3 Sunday.
Sunday? Oh. Well, that is pretty dang fun.
She's the terror though.
3s. Some people call it the terrible 2s. I'm just going to rename it the terrible 3s.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
The terrible toddlers, that's what it should be.
I'm going to have you just kind of hold that right there, please. That kind of a little bit lower. There you go. I'm just going to kind of separate this to get this out. I'm not hurting you, right?
No.
Okay, and then we'll submit that. All pretty naughty little kiddos. And then she got her 2 girls. And it sounds like my mom was undaunted. Because then she had another one, and when it was a boy, she's like, I'm done.
I would have been done after the 4.
Yep. Why don't you dab that right there? Yeah, I'm impressed when I see these big families. I am, and again, I grew up in a big family and loved it. But yeah, that's a lot of work, and I wouldn't have done as good.
Yep.
I don't think so. Yeah, dab that. Thank you. So just putting a little subcuticular stitch. Again, this is the key stitch on these to kind of keep things together.
Would you like some glue stitch, Dr. Myers?
What's that?
Would you like some glue stitch?
You know I would. Okay, dab that. And then use these. I'm studying for this Mohs examination, and so they're going through all these little tools, and most I use the surgical tools, but some I don't. So, and I'm like, I need that tool. Because there was one called, I think it's called an Alice. And it's kind of a cyst shaped to lift a cyst out without rupturing it. I'm like, I'm going to use that one. It's kind of funny. So I just get used to the instruments I use and go and dab that.
Lots of new ones out there.
Yeah. And there's also like a needle driver that has scissors on it. And it's better if you're, if you're operating alone, you can cut your own sutures. I'm like, yeah, that's right. I just haven't used those in forever. Go ahead and dab that. Thank you. So this is a subcuticular stitch. It gives us good eversion, and it kind of closes the deep. So this is another pretty key stitch. Go ahead and dab that. And that eversion is exactly what I'm looking for. Dab that, please. Thank you. We are done, sister. That was awesome.
Perfect. Thank you.
My pleasure. So here, we'll cut this down here. Do you have that glue?
Yes, I do. Do you want some
Thank you,
saline
thank you.
first?
You know I do. Hey, thank you for watching our video. We enjoyed making it. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to press the thumbs up button or subscribe below.